Episode 9: Rights You Can Feel: Social and Economic Guarantees in the EU Charter. Some rights are loud, rallies, speeches, slogans. Others are quieter. A hospital visit, a pension check, a teacher calling your name. These are social and economic rights, the ones you don't always see, but the ones that hold you up when everything else falls down. After World War II, Europe didn't just rebuild infrastructure, it rebuilt the very idea of what a government owes its people, and from that came something bold, a promise of dignity. Through healthcare, education, and social support. Decades later, when the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights was drafted, that promise was written into law. Article 14, Right to Education. Article 34, Social Security and Assistance. Article 35, Healthcare. Not perks, not charity, rights. Because freedom without support is just paperwork. Today, these rights exist across all EU member states. But the reality? It's complicated. You have the right to education, but the quality depends on the postcode. You have the right to healthcare, but try exercising that right when the waiting list stretches into next year. You have the right to social support, but only if your documents are flawless, your connection stable, and your patients saint-like. The EU Charter provides the framework, but implementation is in the hands of each member state with its own rules, resources, and political winds. And so, access isn't equal. It's uneven, unpredictable, and often unkind. Now, fast forward to the future. In 2075, the rights still exist. But now, they come with download buttons, platform subscriptions, and performance dashboards. Welcome to the age of platform-administered rights. In wealthier regions, social rights are seamless. Your digital ID auto-syncs with your healthcare, your learning credits, your housing eligibility. Need a prescription refill? The system handled it before you knew you needed it. But in other places, public services have been automated without the infrastructure to match. The result? Glitches. Gaps, people falling through the cracks of an interface no one maintains. Meanwhile, to save money and modernize, many governments have outsourced parts of the welfare state to tech platforms. Need unemployment support? That's managed by WorkMatch New, a private labor activation platform. Education access? Check your LearnX profile. Healthcare? That's routed through WellNet EU standard tier users only, of course. Rights are still there technically, but now they're delivered by companies with shareholders and service tiers. And if something goes wrong, good luck finding the accountability department. The Charter guarantees rights, but platforms deliver services. And services come with conditions, outages, fine print, and customer ratings. You are no longer a citizen asserting a right. You are a user requesting access. And if your profile is misflagged, your upload fails, or your data syncs wrong well, the system apologizes for the inconvenience. This is the risk, not that rights disappear, but that they dissolve into apps, into contracts, into terms of service no one reads. And when the human touch disappears behind automation, and public duty is delegated to private portals, we don't lose our rights, we just stop recognizing them. But it doesn't have to go this way. Across Europe, people are pushing back, fighting for digital public infrastructure, demanding transparency in automated decisions, insisting that rights be delivered not just efficiently, but equitably, humanely, universally. Because the right to healthcare, education, and support must not depend on what app you downloaded, but on the fact that you are human. And dignity should never, ever require a login. Next time on the Rights Chronicles, we bring it all together, how knowing your rights isn't just a lesson, but a tool for action. Join us for the final episode, a journey into citizenship, courage, and the power of knowing where you stand.